Welcome to the Rebel Scum Podcast, your favorite hive of scum and villainy since 2016. From rankings to odds making, we talk, debate, list, and laugh our way through everything Star Wars. Want to support the rebellion? Join us on Patreon. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a transmission. Now, here are your hosts, Brock and James.
You're always scum. Rebel scum.
Rebel scum. I'm Brock. This is
James.
Oh, the music goes
I
out.
turned this music on. I didn't know that there was multiple music sounds, and I turned the wrong one down, so the music kept playing. Sorry, but I'm James.
And this is the Rebel Scum Podcast, episode 388. We are talking Star Wars, and we are in month 4 of Star Wars drought. Did even Thunder run down? Is there anything to talk about?
I know I don't say it anymore because we have the shared thing.
I know.
Brock, I gotta say, this is week 7 of you wearing kick-ass shirts on the show. I don't bring them up enough.
I've probably worn this shirt before.
No, you wore the same hoodie 2 weeks in a row, and I was like, oh, I like that hoodie.
That's my wear around the house hoodie.
Yeah. This is my wear around the house hockey jersey with my name on the back. Hold on.
Razile. Oh man, that's
Keep hitting the desk. I keep hitting the desk. I'm too close. Too close to the desk. By the way, it's Christmas time. Have you bought your Limelight candle yet? I don't think she can ship to the States anymore. But anyway, Limelight candles, buy them.
Buy them.
Yeah, it's that time of the year, Brock, when I get to see grown men in their damn pajamas.
What?
Not a fan. Every time I open up my stupid Instagram, it's like, look at me in my matching pajamas. I'm like, I don't want to see you in your pajamas, you grown man. Every grown man has matching pajamas. Aaron gets mad at me, but I'm like, no, stop it. I don't want to see anybody in their pajamas. It's private. Just joking, but I don't want to see it. I watched Frosty with Selena tonight.
Nice.
Is that a picture of you in your pajamas?
No, it's just guys. I knew there was Christmas in the next one. I was just like, we have matching pajamas, but we bought them from someone in our church. They are religious pajamas.
I don't care. Look, here's the thing. That's fine. I don't care if you wear matching pajamas. I don't care if you wear pajamas. I just don't need to. Yeah, I don't need to see everybody in their matching pajamas staring at. I just don't need to see it. That's a private thing, man. That's where you sleep in. That's private. I don't need to. That being said, I will be putting my matching pajamas pictures online this Saturday. I didn't know. I to be honest though. And Aaron's like, but we need matching pajamas. That's not how she sounds. But I didn't realize how big a deal. I didn't realize how big a deal matching pajamas was at Christmas time for 40 years of my life. I'm 44, but when I hit 40, all of a sudden it's like everyone needs matching pajamas. I'm like, wow, where did this come from? And I missed that boat.
Did you not get pajamas on Christmas Day from your mom?
No. No, we didn't get pajamas ever. That's I noticed. I've realized this as I get older. People a lot of it. Like Aaron was like, I want Selena to get pajamas on Christmas Eve every year. I'm like, why? Yeah. Just she has pajamas. Like what the? I don't get it. Yeah. And and then she'll watch a Hallmark movie, and they're like, we got Christmas pajamas on Christmas Eve. I'm like, these people are nerds.
I blame Old Navy because they the family thing, and that wasn't really around when we were younger.
Yeah,
I got pajamas, but I don't have siblings, and my parents didn't care to match what I was wearing, so it's just
because they're normal. Because your parents are. I've met them; they're normal people.
And you know what? I put some thought into this. Men get the bum end of the deal. That's funny because you put your bum in the pajamas. Yes. But it's when you match to your wife or partner and children, the men and probably boys too, but maybe boys have a little it's your pants match them. They'll have shirt and thing that match, but men just here's a white shirt. I'm like, actually, I want pajamas that have buttons. I want to feel like a fancy
Really?
man when I get out of bed.
I actually, I'm the, I thought we were supposed to be the same, but I do not. I actually, well, yesterday I was sick. We were supposed to do this yesterday. I wore a hoodie. I put on the hoodie. I'm like, where's the t-shirt I got when I used to run like 5Ks and half marathon? That's what I wear to bed. I don't need I'm not the button-up guy. I don't know if I could sleep with buttons. I'd probably be like, take these buttons off me. But my daughter, 3 years old, wore candy cane pajamas tonight, and she was so thrilled. She was like, she was modeling. She's like, Dada, look. And she's like, modeling. I was like, I get it. I'm not 3, though.
Yeah. Is it like candy canes up the leg, or is it is she the candy cane, or
no, it's like little candy, small
gotcha.
candy.
No, I understand.
Hand me downs, I believe. I don't know how we got on this. We're supposed to talk Star Wars, and we're talking about.
That's how little Star Wars there is. We are talking about pajamas for 6 minutes.
I gotta say, we're gonna do ranking Star Wars January 1st.
Yeah,
that'll be on. I need lists. Patreon, you guys send me lists. I've reached out to other podcasters. I'll have their lists, and we'll combine them all, Brock. And it's gonna be I've seen a few of them already, and I gotta tell you, there's one movie I think is on the move up. One is on the move up.
You're making a list.
Checking it twice.
James is checking it twice.
Yeah.
He's gonna find out if there's nothing that rhymes with not here next.
I'll tell you what, Solo is gonna be number 1 this year because I'm just gonna fake the list and pretend that there's gonna be a lot of people involved, all unanimous. Patreon, it's up to you guys as well. And I've reached out to other podcasters for their list. I just don't like the math part of it because I got to add a lot of it. But it's going to be, I honestly think it's going to be slightly different from every other year.
Does Andrew still do that insanity where it's like
he just did it once?
All the Marvel things, like what?
He just did it once. Now he's going to rank every Simpsons episode ever. From 1 to 400 million, however many have been. I know he only did it that 1 year, thankfully. I got flack because I picked for the TV side, I picked the Guardians Holiday Special as number 1, the Christmas Special is number 1. Which, look, I actually think Werewolf by Night is my favorite Marvel show or whatever. But Guardians is a Christmas special. Like, it's always going to win when I do a list. Like, Christmas will always, Hawkeye is probably number 2 on my list. I love Hawkeye, Brock. Every time I was like, I don't know if I like Hawkeye, they would play like Bing Crosby, and I'd be like, best Marvel in years. Every time I'd be like, I freaking love this show. I would literally watch it and be like, this is okay. I love it. I would buy that soundtrack in a heartbeat. Star Wars needs another Christmas special. Anyway, speaking of Star Wars, Go. Yeah,
I said, yeah, they do.
Speaking of Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu plot synopsis has possibly leaked.
Possibly.
Here's the thing. We know more about Starfighter, which is coming out in like 2 years, than we know about a movie coming out in 5 months. And I'm not really upset, except for that we have to do these podcasts, and I would love to talk about it. But I just think the way they handle things needs to change. Like, we don't need everything to be top secret CIA business. It's Star Wars. Don't tell me the twists and turns. Just be like, hey, it's Mando and Grogu and whatever. Warner Brothers is bought by Netflix, so movie theaters are dead.
Is that real?
It's real. Yeah, it happened last night. $80-something billion. Brock, I don't know if you know this, but on Twitter, I said that Netflix is welcome to buy Rebel Scum Podcast.
Sure.
Got no takers. Disney offered a Canadian penny or a quarter, and I was like, if that was American, we would have sold.
The pennies don't exist, so
they don't exist there anymore either.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They finally got rid of them. Yeah.
What are we gonna do with the stressed out penny machines? I don't understand.
Put a nickel in there.
Put a nickel in there.
I said, because people are like, you can't believe they're getting rid of the penny. I'm like, I haven't missed the penny at all.
Yeah.
Like, there hasn't been a day that's gone by where I've been like, damn it, I need my penny.
Like, it's just there is look. I'm not gonna fight that. There is times where you do need physical cash or coins on your person, but like really in a world where like people are tapping their phone for like Apple Pay, it's like or watch even. It's just like, are you really that mad? Are you really that mad? It's like, come on.
And I don't. And when I do have cash, I never need a penny.
Yeah, never.
It's like
you just round it up.
Yeah, or round it down, which is
it
evens out in the end. Plot synopsis for Mandalorian and Grogu: the Empire has been defeated, and the remnants of its force scattered to the far corners of the galaxy. Yet some of the former commanders of this dark era cling to their power and have become dangerous warlords. Din Djarin, together with his apprentice Grogu, track down the neutralists, and neutralize. Wow, Brock. Wow.
That's a wrap on the day, my friend.
That
sounded like the villain. I'm like, neutralists from what was the planet the Transformers were from? Cybertron.
Neutralists.
I won't get the Allspark.
And neutralize these cells. Several clues lead them to Karzoon, where they not only managed to infiltrate an almost forgotten Imperial facility, but Grogu, this is the good part, but Grogu also discovers an ancient artifact that functions as an amplifier of his abilities.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
It's
like, I couldn't read anymore if I tried.
It's like, hey AI, write me a Star Wars synopsis. It's like, Empire, they're dead, but they're not dead, and we go on a mission, and we find something. Like,
and then the neutralists shows up.
And neutralists, see, like that was the most exciting. But I will say this, as a true Star Wars fan, if that's what the movie's about, let's go. Like, I'll go see that movie. Sure, it sounds great. They find a thing? Cool, I love things.
Here's the thing. The artifact that Grogu finds kind of lines up with what we've learned about Lord Sentek and Luke Skywalker. There's stored artifacts around the galaxy, so we got that. And are we going to see the beginnings of the First Order taking shape? Is this movie going to end with the First Order being like, we are an order, the first of them?
I'd be down. I would definitely let that. The whole movie could just sort of be about that. I'd be fine with it.
Yeah. I was I kind of said today to a friend, we were working, and I said, because I like Mandalorian season 3. I know most people don't, or they're iffy on it. But the Filoni movie is supposed to be coming, right? Where it's like all these things combine into one. I was like, I don't know if that's gonna happen anymore. I just don't. Right? Like let's be honest. I don't know if that's gonna happen. But I also felt like with Mandalorian season 3 coming and being received the way it was received, maybe they're like, just do your Ahsoka show, do that on your Disney Plus, and we'll abandon ship because people don't seem to be as invested in those side characters as much as I think they thought they were. Like you and I think more like there are obviously some people were, but maybe a team up movie just isn't going to work out for these Disney Plus shows the way that Disney thought that they would. But people, I think, and I know people will disagree, but they're wrong. People still love them. Tell me about Mandalorian. I think people love Mandalorian and Grogu. And I think Mandalorian and Grogu going back to basics, back to season 1 and 2, Mandalorian and Grogu, I think people will be more invested and engaged to go see that than if they're like, and here's Bo-Katan, and here's Ahsoka character, and here's Axe Woves, and like, people will be just like, I just want to watch the father and son go on a bounty hunt together. I think, and I think that's why we're getting this movie instead of a season 4, instead of right now the Filoni team up.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Like honestly, explaining a little of the First Order, I'd be interested in seeing that. But I think I'd be more interested in just sort of like doing a storyline that sort of like continues on. Like, what are we going to do with the Mandalorians now? It's sort of like. Yeah. You've done all this work of like reestablishing. It's like perhaps perhaps that we can bring the people of Mandalore back, right? Like, you don't see a mythosaur all of a sudden be like, maybe this is gonna work out for the Mandalorians. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just sort of like, it felt like there was a lot of hinting at that, especially in Book of Boba Fett. Like, I've always like, where is the vision of Mandalore, like, or the retelling of like what is that's Book of Boba Fett, right?
Boba Fett, yeah.
Yeah, like stuff like that gets me psyched to be like, so we could rebuild their like, because like think about that, like if you could rebuild the Mandalorian race, culture, society, whatever you want to call it, like then if you do movies that jump like 20 years in the future, you could just be like, here are the Mandalorians, they're back on their planet of, you know, New Mandalore, Old Mandalore, or Mandalore Nia, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Like,
Mandalore,
like it's like it doesn't have to be a huge thing. It just be like they exist, and it's like, oh, that's cool, that's from that movie, or you just don't know they just exist. You know, like it's an easy thing to do. So like I agree. Like it would be nice to bring back all those Mandalorian characters. I can't remember. Who is the lady Mandalorian that would build stuff? The
Armor.
The armor. Did she die? I can't remember. Did she die?
No, she's around. They all survive. I think that's one of the problems, though, is everybody is alive except for my pal Heavy. Heavy's the only one that died.
But yeah, like it's just like you did a lot of really interesting things. It's like, well, Grogu doesn't want to be a Jedi. He wants to be a bounty hunter, Mandalorian. Like that's really interesting. Do that. Like, and you see the poster. It looks like Indiana Jones. We could go into some kind of Mandalorian event. You could still have your same idea of like they find something that's important to the Mandalore history, and I mean, like, it kind of seems like they're like, well, what if we had the Darksaber and there was a new Jedi Mandalorian? Or like, well, you got a tiny little Mandalorian here that could live a long time and help create that society again. That's really cool. But I don't know. I'm like, Star Wars fans is like, as long as you make it exciting, I think we'll just go for whatever you want to say. I don't know.
Yeah, I think make it exciting. Ron's saying that if it deals with the First Order, it is dead on arrival. I don't. I don't think. First of all, here's the thing: this movie is going to be a success.
Yeah,
because it's not costing enough to be a failure. It's costing, when people are like, it looks like the TV show, it's costing as much as the TV show. Like I saw someone complain that Obi-Wan didn't look good, whereas Andor looked good. I'm like, yeah, it's 3 times the budget. Yeah. Like it's not. Yeah, like it doesn't. But Obi-Wan couldn't go to the real places because Andor had 3 times for whatever reason. Disney was like, Andor needs the money, Obi-Wan doesn't. I don't know why, but that's how they felt. And Mandalorian Grogu is not going to cost a lot of money, so it's going to make that. It'll probably make that money in 2 weekends. It's going to break even in 2 weekends, and then after that, it'll be gravy, and we'll see. I think the first test to see how Star Wars is in the theater is going to be in with Starfighter, because Mandalorian Grogu is like, it's its own thing. It's like it's Star Wars, but it's not. Like it's curious. I'm curious to see how it's going to go, because the only thing we've had really close to it theatrically is the Clone Wars animated movie, which was just 4 episodes of a DVD show thrown into a movie theater.
Right.
Like the Ewok movies never were there. Like this is the first like TV show kind of spin-off thing that we're getting. Like it's not really like Solo or Rogue One. It's weird. It's like it's a different beast, and we'll see. I think it's good. I think it looks fun, man. I don't know why people are so pissy on it, but every time I see the trailer, I'm like, man, I miss those 2 characters. Like I like that. Like I like hanging out, like watching them. And now I get to see them in the theater, which is like, and that I gotta say, it's gonna be May is like Mortal Kombat 2, which I'm really excited for. Mandalorian and Grogu, and then like a couple weeks later, He-Man. And then a couple weeks after that, a Supergirl. And I'm like, 10-year-old James is in heaven right now. Like, this is like the greatest month and a half of movies for 10-year-old me ever. But again, and then you look at the rest of the year, I'm like, well, why don't you guys just spread it out a little bit? Why are you all coming out at the same time? Oh, I gotta come out in May. Otherwise, no, you don't.
Yeah.
I can't wait though.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited to go back to a theater for Star Wars. It's been way too long. I mean, it's like, I mean, off pod, all you've been hearing from me is like, Stranger Things, Stranger Things, Stranger Things, Stranger Things. And it's just like,
and you didn't even watch season 5 yet. You're like, I gotta.
And like, but that's a great show of like, why did you take so long to get here? But it's just like, oh, you delivered to an extent. I mean, the season's not done, but you're like, ooh, yes. And it's just like, it's just good writing. It's like, yeah, like those kids being older, and you're like, you're adults. You're not.
They look like teenagers. They look like teenagers in '90s movies.
Yeah. And Dustin looks like George Costanza. Like,
oh my gosh! I gotta say, Stranger Things. Those were great episodes.
Yeah.
And yet, I go online and all I see is people complaining about them. I'm like, oh my god.
There's things to complain about, I suppose, but you're kind of quibbling, and it's also because you're kind of just. Like,
do you know?
I've been waiting so long. It's like they've had their mini Star Wars renaissance of like, where you're like, I was so young when the first season came out. Like 10 years passed. You're like, why don't I feel the same? It's like, trust me, rewatch that entire series. You're like, but like season 5 is very good, even though you might get point. Like my wife was like, I don't like this, da 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 da. But then you get to the last episode and you're like, oh, okay, gotcha. But it's also, I think there's nothing to do with the acting or the writing. It's just the matter of time. A lot of time passed, and my whole point of comparing to Star Wars, it's like the magic is still there, but then there's like, wow, you guys have more money. This looks better. It doesn't have the same vibe as the original stuff. And also, these kids are not kids anymore.
Well, that's part of the charm of the first few seasons. Was that I saw clips from the 3rd season. I'm like, oh yeah, they were kids. That's part of the charm. But look, you can complain. You know what drives me nuts? Because I told you last week my pet peeve. Some of my pet peeves. I told you on DMs my pet peeve on like reels is just like people. I know. Don't give me your fake advice. Yeah. But one thing that I really hate is people, Brock. I forget what I was gonna say.
On Patreon.com.
I don't know. I thought it was like a really good 5 episodes of what they did, telling the same story that they started with. And look, this season, I said this to somebody, but I was like, this is like it is kind of Star Wars-y in what it's doing, but like in the fact that like they started in this place in season 1 without this ever being the plan, but they were George Lucas, J.K. Rowling able to like be like, oh no, this is what we play. Like they do it in a way where you're like, oh yeah, because they're good storytellers, and good storytellers can make things work that shouldn't work. Like not to spoil it, but they bring back things that people didn't even like, but they bring them back in a way you're like organically. You're like, oh, it works. It works. But the one thing that I can't stand though, honestly, is I love pitch meeting online, right? Like pitch meeting's funny. If you watch pitch meeting or the honest joke, like they're funny stuff. But when people take those and like, see, this is why that was bad. I'm like, you're missing the point. But it is. Like pitch meeting will take the best movie ever made and make you see the flaws. Every movie is flawed. It's pointing out the flaws and it's making fun of it. And that's fine. But you can't judge a movie because of what you saw from pitch meeting.
Yeah.
And for some reason, that mentality goes into these things now where they like see it through that lens. And it's like, no, you're missing that satire. Like it's funny because it's true, but also like it's over exaggerated. Like just chill. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember why I brought that up example for Star Wars. I just, if the writing's good, it'll make it work. And also it's just like, you're kind of just figuring it out. Mandalorian Grogu, let's go. Like, it's like, I'm not even going to say, like, try something new. It's like, just do it. Like, you already did the thing. You've got the characters. It's like, the characters will get you to where you need to go. I hope. I don't know.
Dude, this movie could just be them
Yeah.
going on a bounty, and I'd be like, this is great.
It could be half of Grogu and Babu Frick, and I'd be like, let's go. Like, yeah, nice shooting, baby. I'm like, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I think it's since everyone hates Star Wars now, I think we've forgotten why we like Star Wars in the first place. And it's not because of the fake weird things that we make up that we love about it. And also, as great as Andor is, it shouldn't all be Andor, because if everything is Andor, then you don't get Skeleton Crew, which I would argue Skeleton Crew and Andor were two back-to-back phenomenal Star Wars anything. Like, they were both if I said this when we talked about Andor, but Andor, they could have done 7, 8, and 9 as a movie, and it would have been up there with Empire Strikes Back, probably, if they finagle it in a way. Like, you'd have to rewrite it. Whatever. For argument's sake, I'm saying that. But Skeleton Crew, I think it would be up there too. That show.
Are you coming back?
They would have been solid movie. Like, they're solid Star Wars, and you don't get one if you only decide that, hey, everything has to be. And look, Andor is fantastic. It's probably the best Star Wars we've gotten forever.
Yeah,
but it can't all be that.
No, I agree. It's also like Andor is interesting, but it's also depressing. There's a large part of like, yikes, nothing really seems to work out. It's like, this is going to be a sad ending. It's like, it's just one thing for like the characters to sacrifice a lot of things, but like, I don't know. You get to a point where it looks great and the whole vibe is great, but you want that lightheartedness that you can get with Skeleton Crew. I don't know if James come back. He's frozen. But yeah, I'm excited to see what will happen with this new movie. Like, I don't know. It's there he is. You're muted.
I am?
There you go. What was I gonna say? I think what really needs to happen is they need to drop a trailer. Like, if they don't feel like Mandalorian Grogu is going to do well, it's like, start advertising for it. Maybe Christmas time is the ideal to drop it, or maybe
apparently last week or last week during Zootopia 2, there was the same trailer with new footage was shown. Like, there was added footage. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. They have Zootopia 2, which is making more money than Crazy Pants. And Avatar 3 is going to come out, which nobody's going to admit to seeing, but it's going to make $2 billion.
I guess they could drop it in front of there, but then that's also, I'm just thinking like maybe they hold off because they want like
they're going to hold off because Doomsday is dropping its trailer that day, and God forbid there's two big Disney trailers in front of a movie. I still think the Solo trailer should have been in front of Last Jedi, but whatever. That's just me. Or after, been like, stay till after the movie to watch the Solo trailer.
This is where trailers used to be.
But I don't know. Anyway, that's me. All right, you want to go to the odds?
Let's do it.
While my internet holds out.
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
Never tell me the odds.
I miss Quill, man.
Brought to you and me and James and everyone on the chat, which is Ron, by Patreon. That's / Rebel Scum Podcast. If you like what we do, why don't you support us at patreon.com / Rebel Scum Podcast. Ron does, I think. Yes, he does. Here's his name. Go there and support us. We like to talk about Star Wars, even when there is no Star Wars to be spoken
ever.
About. But we are here to talk Star Wars. It's how we hang out now. So help us be able to hang out continuously every week, and we will try to make it as Star Wars horrific as you can get. And these are the people that we think are terrific and Star Wars horrific. Heidi Feder, executive producer, Barry Brophy, Dennis Allen, Sooner Thrawn, Dale Erdman, Phil Stanforth, Rez, Scott D, Josh Price,
Frank Perkins, Neil Lowry, Cosmic Girl 02, Gleek Play 1, Den of Nerds, Disney, Desi, Ron Prizak, and Jeff Wilson. Thanks, guys, for all of your support. All right, here we go. Never Tell Me the Odds. Today's first odd, brought to you by Patreon. Starfighter will feature at least 2 known characters. 2 characters who exist in Star Wars. They don't have to be major characters. It could be Ki-Adi-Mundi, who likes to show up from time to time.
Yeah.
Could be whoever.
I am going to say 95%. Like, does it count if they just get mentioned, or they have to be on?
They got to be there. They can't.
I'm still gonna say 95%. They'll find a way. I don't know who they will be, like you said, but they'll find a way. In original trilogy era, or just characters that are alive?
Any character in Star Wars ever.
Okay. They just show Ezra like pop in like the world between worlds, like hello, and then come.
Ezra's like, I'm here, and they're all like, oh, finally, Ezra's here.
Thank God.
we finally got Ezra, and like the 4 Rebels fans in the audience will be like, yeah, and everyone else is like, what? I didn't see Ahsoka. Ron 100% for Ron. Yeah, I'm gonna go 87%. I mean, like, I know Sean Levy's like, I can do whatever I want. Don't put in characters, but you gotta like Ponda Baba being in Rogue One. Like, there's something's gonna be there, I think. So I'm gonna go 87%. Our next odd, Ryan Gosling's character will die in Starfighter. One and done for RG. That doesn't work. RG does not work.
I'm gonna go full Brock on this one, because it's sort of like, do you want to keep Ryan Gosling around so you have to pay high amounts to keep him in movies? But like, also, just like, do you create a whole new character that you are just going to kill off? Like, especially because it seems like he is the main character. Like, Jude Law is one thing. He's main cast, but he's also the villain. He's the villain. Like, it's just like, that's different. Unless he's like, we don't know enough by his start to really make a call. That's why I'm going to go full Brock on it. 50-50. Yeah,
it's a strange one. It's you said, like, do you want to pay them? It drives me bonkers how Hollywood is with their like super, like Scarlett Johansson is now going to be in the Batman Part 2.
Yeah, what is like, that?
Because God forbid they find somebody that hasn't been in every franchise ever. Yeah. It just drives me nuts. It's like, and none of them, like, I know, look, Jurassic Park 7 made a lot of money. People didn't go for Scarlett Johansson. They didn't go for Bridgerton. They went because it's Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park, yeah. I don't like, and who else is there? There's like every actor. Like, nobody goes to the theater to watch actors anymore. They don't exist. Because now you go to see the movie, whether or not the movie is good. They don't care about that. So I like the Ryan Gosling thing. You're right, and that's why I think he's probably going to survive, because they're like, we're going to keep him around and people will go see a Ryan Gosling movie. Yeah. How did Fall Guy do? How did what's the one, the good guy? What's the one he did with Russell Crowe? How did that do? How did every Ryan Gosling other than Barbie do? Like, mediocre? Average, okay, somewhat a success. Like, people haven't gone to see him since Breaker High. I'm gonna go. By the way, did you see that video I sent you of Jerry O'Connell with the "How did this get made" guys? No, that's not them. Who was he with? He was with Paul Scheer and
his other thing he does.
Yeah, and he was like talking about my secret identity. I was like, yeah.
Did I send that to you?
No, I sent that to you, Brock. I mean, unless we did on different thing, but I sent it to you.
Yeah.
I will not, because I saw it. I was like, "Oh my god, this is our podcast to a T."
Yeah. Because like, I don't even know if, like, I didn't listen to it with audio, or if there's more to it. It's just like, like, were they like, what is this? It's like, I did this after Stand By Me, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah, and then he goes on about how he did. It it was aerosol cans, but then the ozone layer was a
Yeah,
problem,
I
so they
saw
stopped
that.
doing the.
There it is.
Now I gotta figure out how to take this off. Ron's 99% on that one. Ron is 99%. I like the idea of him dying. I'm gonna go 61% because suck it, Ryan Gosling. No,
I mean, the big flex would be like he dies in the first 20 minutes and the movie.
Oh my gosh, it becomes a Ray movie after that. That'd be wild. I don't think it was gonna. That would be wild though. I would love it. But no one's going to see this movie because Ryan Gosling is in it. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. He does not put people in the seats.
Do you remember that Rock movie from last year with The Rock and Chris Evans? And it was the Santa one, the North Pole one.
Yeah.
That was the worst. My God. I like Christmas movies usually, like all of them. But that one, I was like, what is it? It took me 3 days to finish it. God, that was brutal. And our final on today, Ahsoka will be the last Disney Plus live action show for at least 5 years.
Can you imagine? Like, it just be like, what are you doing?
I can, and I'll tell you why. Because that's why they're very reactionary. They're like, nobody watches Star Wars on Disney. Put it in the theater, and then they do the theater for 5 years, and like people aren't coming to it on Disney. As Disney is like, they're all over. They don't have like. You wonder why Lucasfilm is so scatterbrained. It's because they're so scatterbrained. It's like, oh my God, people gave Boba Fett a bad review. Cancel it. You're like, but it got a lot of views. Cancel it. Nobody wants to see Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan because Solo failed. What? What? Anyway.
I mean, it's kind of true. Like, all I've been really watching on Disney Plus is like the stuff that's on Hulu. So like situational, like sitcom. I don't know why I was gonna say situational comedies. The sitcoms and like Only Murders in the Building. That's really all I'm watching on it. Like,
yo, Prep and Landing, Snowball Protocol. The third one, the fourth one, if you include the short with Betty White. I love Prep and Landing. So excited for that one. Watched it last weekend. Top tier, Brock.
Yeah, I mean, like, we'll probably return to it because of Christmas movies, but like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I can understand not putting out one every like 3 months. That's fine, but like, why wouldn't you make at least cartoons? Like, make a ton of cartoons, because I feel like that's somewhat easier. I don't know, but then like have a show come out. I mean, I guess like Ahsoka's coming out. We know that. But what else is on the horizon? Like, nothing.
That's it.
Are you joking? Like, I'll believe the Mandalorian season 4 will come out when it says like today we will get Mandalorian. Like, even after a trailer, like, I'm not believing it. But it's just wild to me. Like, if they're not making movies and they're making movies, but like, if they're not making movies every year for the foreseeable future, but like we're really only seeing 2 for sure confirmed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, not just like, wouldn't it be great if you made a movie? Like, not that. Like, actual is happening. Like, we have dates for these 2 movies. If you had like the next 5 years or 10 years, I'd be like, okay, all right, that's what you're focusing on. But like, to not have like, what is Filoni doing then exactly? Like, it's like, not that he has to be directing something, but like, he's kind of like really good at talking Star Wars. So like, it's strange. It's strange to me. But also Hollywood is strange, so I can't make sense of any of it.
Hollywood makes no sense.
Yeah, like Stranger Things, great. It's fantastic. But like, at the same note, like, why did it take this long? But what do I know?
I remember the first was a season 2 to season 3. It took a long time, and they're like, well, the kids are going to age, so it's going to get awkward, so we're going to let them age. And then it was like every year they're like, we're just going to wait 700 years between.
I understand COVID kind of happened, and then like the strike kind of happened, and like, but like, it's one thing if all those kids are doing other things, which I'm sure if you actually do the research, they were doing things and like also living their lives, but like, it's just like, I keep saying to my wife, I'm like, why aren't these kids in more things? Like, they're phenomenal. That's the one thing that kind of gets missed, because it's like a show about like, oh, did you see this? It was crazy. It's like, but like, there's really good acting, like really good young acting.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Like, it's kind of crazy, especially like I watched it backwards, season 4 to 1. Like, season 1 and 2 are like they're really acting. I'm like, wow, impressive. I don't know. So anyway, I can't comprehend what are we on again? What are the odds?
Ahsoka will be the last Disney Plus live action show for at least 5 years.
That's insane. I
1%
really
for
hope.
Ron.
I really hope 0%. Like I'm not saying Disney Plus survives on Star Wars shows, but like, come on, like.
I'm gonna go 17%. I can see it happening. 5 years, as long as that sounds, is actually not that long of a time, and they have nothing going on right now. And so, like, I just feel like they're like TV or movie, like they just don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot going on in Star Wars land that suck. All right, top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5 actors we would like to see in Star Wars.
Is it? I didn't look.
That's what it is. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Do you need a second to think about it? You're just gonna go through the cast
from
of
Stranger Things.
every cast. Speaking of which, Maya Hawke from Stranger Things.
Oh, you didn't have to finish the sentence. I'm like the best.
The best. The best.
Go ahead. You were gonna say it. What were you gonna say? Are you just saying that out loud?
That's it. Maya Hawke, Stranger Things, number 5. Number 5.
I'll do my Stranger Things now. Joe Keery from. He was my in my Spotify Wrapped. He was the video, and it was him in Finn Wolfhard. I'm like, this is perfect because one of his songs was my top song of the year.
Which one?
22 times. Basic being basic.
Basic being basic. He wears a Donald Duck shirt in that live shot. In the live video, he wears a Donald Duck shirt. I'm like, this is the greatest video of all time. I love that song. My number 1 of mine was like Wheels on the Bus or something. So
It was.
It was something really, really ridiculous.
Lullaby. One of your top 5 genres was lullaby.
Lullaby was one. Well, to be fair though, like Spotify is on the Alexas. Because I got a new Mac, I had Apple Music for like 3 months for free. So I was like on that. I just went to that. And then we had Amazon Music for a little bit, and I was just on that. And I let Spotify just kind of be the cluster muck that it is of lullaby, Celtic, like rap. It was like
you gotta explain.
I think because Aaron listens to a lot of Enya. I think Enya must be that. I think because I can't think of anything else. Like not one other thing I could think of.
That does feel like something that you would play while making candles. Like
yeah, I don't listen to it. It drives me nuts. But
Ron's number 5 is Jewel State. Fantastic pick. Fantastic.
Who's that?
She's in Firefly. In a somewhat unknown kids show from back in the day called Flash
Forward. I know Flash Forward. With what's his face? He became a star too, though.
What's his name? He's got
Ben Foster.
He
became. Remember, he was in X-Men 3. He
Yeah.
showed up in X-Men. I was like, oh my god, the kid from Flash Forward, and then became like a real actor. He's in Hell and High Water. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
He's not on my list, by the way. He should be.
He should be.
But my number 4 is going to be Christoph Waltz. I think he'd be a good Imperial, right?
Yes,
just
he would.
remaking Glorious Bastards, but a Star Wars.
He's in the new season of Only Murders in the Building.
Of course he is.
And they're like underutilizing him, but he's still delivering in that Christoph Waltz.
It's amazing that like he just can't be great. Like you're always like stellar performance, Christoph Waltz, no matter what he does. All right.
My number 4 is gonna be Keke Palmer. Maybe she needs to be higher, but like I don't know exactly if her vibe of what she puts out in other movies is Star Wars, but I do know she is like she gets excited about. I don't know. I wouldn't say franchise, but like there's like she's in that movie that Aziz Ansari directed and wrote with Keanu Reeves, and they do some like media thing where Keanu Reeves is just talking about shooting the like bullet time thing in the Matrix. You know that thing that we've heard about over and over for the last 20 years? And she is riveted. She's like, oh! Like that's a person that, like, I'm sure she probably watches something like Star Wars and gets semi-excited for, like, whatever. But, yeah, like, I think she would be great. And Ron says George Takei. Is George Takei still alive?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
It's George Takei, Brock. It's George Takei.
Oh, Takei. Sorry.
Takei. Like, yeah. My number 3, Octavia Spencer.
Oh, yes.
She's great. She was in Spider-Man too. She doesn't get enough of these roles. She needs to be in Star Wars. She needs to play a Jedi Knight or something.
I am going to choose Helen Mirren. I don't think she's
she's in Fast and Furious though. She's done her big franchise.
That's true.
Yeah, when she showed up in Fast and Furious, I was like, what is happening here? They have a lot of money to throw around. She's like, my grandkids will never have to work.
Yeah, I think she would be great in it. That'd be fantastic. Oh, man, I don't know what to say for my 2 and 1.
My number 2 is going to be Dev Patel. I think Dev Patel is a great actor who he's got to get his due, man. Throw him in something big. I remember when I saw David Copperfield, the Charles Dickens movie. It was my 40th birthday. We watched on projector outside, and we had family over, and I was watching. I was like, I want to watch this Charles Dickens. I love Charles Dickens. And we get halfway through the movie. Aaron's going to kill me. We get halfway through the movie. She goes, when does he do magic?
I mean, you could say the magic is the story.
Me and my mom and her mom, we died because we knew, like, I don't think the dads knew they were like, what is this movie? Because have you seen that movie?
Which, like, this one has Dev Patel in it?
And Dev Patel plays David Copperfield, and they're all like, and who is it? So they don't care about ethnicity or race. They're just like, we cast whoever in whatever role. So like his parents are like white and Asian. Like there's just like everything is. And I think the dads were like, I don't know what's happening. Like this doesn't like it doesn't, like the genes don't work here. I'm like, just don't care about it. Just watch it. It's a really good movie. It's a really good movie. But halfway through, she goes, when does he do magic? And I just like, it's not that guy. Good movie though. Suggest to watch it. Just saying.
You said Dev Patel, and it made me think of one of his first roles, which was in the BBC show Skins, which is our BBC. It's British. It probably wasn't BBC, but that was a great show. Also has Nicholas Hoult. I'm like, ooh, Nicholas Hoult would be great in Star Wars. I feel like DC's been like, you stay away from Marvel. You stay away. Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, like, you stay away from that. We'll put you in Peacemaker season 5 if you. So I'll switch it up, and I think this gentleman can be in this movie for sure. Alexander Skarsgård. AKA, I forget what his character's name was in True Blood, but I don't know if you caught this show. Murderbot. Did you hear about this?
No, I saw I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
It's actually a really great show. I've read most of the books that it's kind of based on, and the show is actually better than the books. Sorry, Martha Wells, but he does a great, because he's the main character, this robot that like has a normal body, but he's also like a robot. Like, he's great. So it's like he already can do sci-fi. So there you go.
Perfect. A book being not as good as its adaptation is.
I love to talk about it. It's I think the show is better.
I haven't read it or seen it, so I can't comment on it. But my number 1, I'm going to bookend it. Ethan Hawke. We go Hawk, sandwich.
Yeah, absolutely.
I should have put Uma Thurman as like number 3, but I'm going to go Hawk and Hawk. I'm going to Hawk it up.
It should be like Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke are just like, we are the Wonder Twins, and then they're like, and then Maya Hawke is them together. It makes no sense, but you're like, My Hawk, like she's so great. Have you ever seen that movie she does? I know this is 4 people ago, but like, have you seen that movie she did with one of the girls from Riverdale called Do Revenge?
No.
Watch it. It's not bad. I forget what it's on. Probably Prime. Like it's just like, it's not bad. And she acts the fuck out of it. And sorry, this is a children's show.
Do Revenge. Look at that. It's
not bad.
3 years old.
Yeah, it's wild.
And by the way, she's no longer from Riverdale. She's from Masters of the Universe come June.
Oh, so yeah. Tila. No, yeah. She's the
Tila,
sorceress.
Yeah. No, she's Tila. She's Tila.
Who's Sorceress? Oh, what's her face from Community?
No, she's Evelyn. You're
Evelyn,
really...
Sorry. That's what I meant. I was like, Sorceress, that's a bad thing, right? He's like, no.
Do Revenge. Wow, they're all young. Cheapers.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty great movie. Also, Honor Roll with Gaten Matarazzo, also a great film. People slept on it. My number 1 is going to be Jack Black. Thank you very much. Wait,
but he's in Star Wars. Don't say Lizzo. Don't say Lizzo.
I was listening to Lizzo today. I am going
Jack
to
Black's
pivot.
Great.
Forgot he's in freaking
Captain Bombardier.
Bombardier, yeah. I'll pivot then and say Josh Gad because he wants to be like. I feel like
they wrapped Spaceballs too. They wrapped it.
He's in Spaceballs. I was like,
but they wrapped it. It's done.
There's
it's
something where he's supposed to play himself.
Oh, it's Wonder Man.
Wonder Man. There you go.
I gotta be honest with you. Wonder Man intrigues me. I'm like, I kind of like the look of this. And I've seen people be like, you're ruining who Wonder Man is. I'm like, well, there's 7 people that know who Wonder Man is. They might be disappointed. But for me, I'm like, this looks like a fun little show. Like 6 episodes. I'm like, bring it. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
look, if you're rooting Superman, Spider-Man, Batman, like those, like I get it. But it's Wonder Man. I think it's like ruining Peacemaker. It's like you're fine.
If you're so devoted to a character that would be so convoluted to explain it correctly, like it's like he's got so much connection to like Vision and I forget. Well, I mean Scarlet Witch to an extent, but it's like you could drop him in somehow, but it's just like no, do something different. Give him similar powers. He's a movie actor, just like the character was like that as well. So it's just like that's enough. Like
yeah, and I'm sure they're gonna like find a way to weave him into certain things that happen. But also, the MCU is now what 15, 17 years old. Like those characters that you just mentioned, he has a past. Like they're like Vision is like that White Vision now. Like I don't even know what the hell he is. Scarlet Witch is like I don't even know where she is. Like it's we've moved on. It's fine. I don't think
they killed Iron Man. That's not in the comics. So like,
when did that happen, Brock? I don't remember that. I'm curious to see how he's not going to be Tony Stark when he's Doctor Doom. Like I'm curious.
I really hope I don't hate it. Like that's like.
I think that's how everybody feels.
I'm like, and like, could you imagine if they just had like chilled out and not revealed him? Like that says to me that like it's not that big of a deal because if it's the big if it's the big reveal, like you could just Doctor Doom's gonna be in it. And you just
but then they showed
his fucking face. I bet. Can you imagine? No, there's no way. There's no way. Like Robert Downey Jr. is like they're gonna like just wear the thing, go out there, do not take the mask off. It's like I'm gonna take the mask off. It's like I know in the movie you did that thing. I know in the movie you did that. Don't do that now.
I think you're gonna know who he is from the get go. I think that's why. I don't think it's gonna be a big. I think that when we see the trailer, it's gonna start with him. But I'm with you. Like. I love Doctor Doom. Is cool. I have a Doctor Doom figure from the 80s here somewhere, which is random. Yeah. Like I was like Doctor Doom. I never really knew much about I wasn't like I didn't read those comics, but I knew Doctor Doom because I had the toy and I always thought it was cool. He was very Darth Vader-y. Yeah. I guess Darth Vader-y was very Doctor Doom-y. But whatever, who cares? But like, yeah, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, he'll be a good Doctor Doom because he can act. But he was just Tony Stark. Like he's been Iron Man. Like what are we? I don't know what's happening. So I'm curious how they're going to make that work and not annoy us.
Anything is possible.
Like Kevin Garnett.
Yeah. You want to talk about practice? That's not him.
Allen Iverson just went off about the what's it called? The days off that these basketball players are taking. He goes, "You think I would have done that? We're talking about a game.
Talking about practice.
Think about the game I love. I hate load management, man. Show up and do your job.
Yeah.
I'm taking load management from work, by the way.
Nice.
I'm expected to work 200 days a year, whatever. I'm only going to work 25 of them for load management. I don't want to ruin my knee. I love basketball, but it's really frustrating. Italy versus Canada, game 1. If Italy somehow qualifies for the World Cup, Brock, who will you be rooting for?
I will root that. And whatever happens in the World Cup in Canada is like, it's fast. It doesn't disrupt life here.
I don't think it will. I think Toronto's not getting I think they're getting Canada game 1 and then a bunch of I mean, it'll be busy, but it won't.
Yeah.
I was going to say something and I forgot. That's how I roll.
That's how we roll, baby.
That's how we do it. All right, let's wrap it up. Anything else you want to say?
No. Go watch Stranger Things because I love it.
It was good. I like those. I thought those 4 episodes were really good. I'm not watching 3 episodes on Christmas Day. You can go to hell with that, Netflix. And I'm not watching one on New Year's Eve either. So you can go screw yourself again. I'll watch you later. Whatever.
The question I have is when do those episodes drop? Like if I wake up,
you told me.
Can I watch them?
I don't. You told me 8:00 was the other one, right? They'll probably do it like that. They're like, everyone's gonna sit around their TV on Christmas night and watch Stranger Things.
Christmas night, maybe. Or New Year's Eve, you're really banking on people to stop their lives.
The reason why it annoys me in a way that honestly it's an exaggeration annoyance on this show.
Yeah,
I'm not as annoyed as I make it sound. But Skeleton Crew, which I love, did the same bullcrap last year where they're like Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. I'm like, I'm not watching you on either one of those days. These days are not for you. That's not what I'm here for. Know your role. God.
Let's see, because the other thing is the last episode is supposed to be in theaters as well.
It is New Year's Day and New Year's Eve, both days.
Okay, let's see. Let's look it up.
2 hours and 5 minutes.
The finale. Where is it playing near me?
Stranger Things, the lunchbox.
Courtney Park on the 31st, 8 p.m. Wow, that's a real flex. 10:15 at 2 different theaters in my area, sold out. Wow. That's interesting. Not the 8:00, the 10:15. Interesting. They're like, we want to be here when the ball drops. Interesting. And then there's tons of viewings the next day. You're right. But cool. I don't know. But I mean, if it drops at 8:00 and it's a 2-hour show, which it probably will be, it's you could still do your New Year's Eve thing, I suppose. I don't know. I'm old. I don't care about New Year's Eve.
I don't either. I just don't want to watch. I'm just not. I mean, Christmas is the one that really annoys me the most.
Outside of last year, the last 4 or 5 New Year's Eves have just been me and Reham sitting on the couch watching movies. So it's not that hard of a sell for us. It's absolutely 8:00. Well, we'll be there. Oh, we can't go out now? Perfect.
Fine. Watch your little show.
Yeah.
No one's watching. No, people watch it. No, the only it's just a Skeleton Crew as well. I was like, that was annoying last year.
Yeah. I don't know.
And then I got really sick for the finale.
Oh yeah.
Depressing stuff.
Yeah.
I watched Skeleton Crew. I think I watched the Christmas Day episode of Skeleton Crew on Christmas morning though, actually. Because Selena was 2, and I think she slept in because we're not going to wake her. And Aaron, I was like, well, I'm just going to go. It's a half hour. It was a half hour too. So I'm like, well, what if I'll just watch. So I went down. I think I watched it Christmas morning. It might have been Boxing Day though that I watched it. It was one of those 2 days. Like it was first thing in the morning. I remember that because I was like, well, no one's like, because it was a half. Whereas Stranger Things is 3 episodes on Christmas Eve. That's the crazy thing. It's like that's gonna be like what 3 hours, 4 hours of your life. You can't sneak that in the morning.
No.
Skeleton Crew, man, great show. All right,
great show.
Anything else you want to say?
Nope. See you next week, everybody. Get in your list if
Yeah.
you're on the Patreon. Boom.
Yeah, send me your list. And to everybody who have, thank you very much. Can't wait to talk about it. Brock, you were always scum.
Rebel scum.
Hey scumbags, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on our video. As always, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebel Scum Podcast, for all the latest videos.